you got this, big guy, you got this. When you have that match with Mendelo, I'm going to be in your corner. We have been training as hard as possible, and we just kept that training going. And this is even better. This is even bigger than winning at the anniversary show. You are at your peak performance. Mendelo is going to once again be the former CWE champion, and we are going to have the Rumble to Remember winner once again go on to become the CWE champion.
Welcome everyone to CWE Adrenaline. I'm Dave Petro. Andrew Hustler Patterson will join me in mere moments, and this is an edition of Adrenaline you don't want to miss. Tag Team Championship on the line. The newly crowned champions, Red Hot Summer, defend against the former champions from the Cannon Corporation, AJ Sanchez and Kevin O'Doyle. And Tyler James goes one-on-one with Chad Daniels.
Hey Canada, it's nice to meet you. We're Mary Brown's famous chicken and taters, started in Newfoundland almost 50 years ago. Today the secret's out, and we're coast to coast across Canada. Yep, that's our food you're drooling over. Made fresh from scratch in store. No fillers, never pre-formed or pre-breaded. Handcrafted, not machine-made. Real food from genuine people. As original as the island where it all began. Mary Brown's, honest to goodness.
We're off and running on CWE Adrenaline. Welcome everyone. Our opening contest, making his way to the ring, one half of the Degenerates, Tyler James. I'm Dave Petro, joined once again by the Hustler, Andrew Patterson.
What's going on, Petro? Great to be back with you here on CWE Adrenaline. Looking forward to some great CWE action getting underway right now.
Big tag team main event tonight. The Canadian Crusher, AJ Sanchez, and the Boston Bruiser, Kevin O'Doyle, with the mastermind, Kevin Cannon, in their corner. They get their rematch against the new tag team champions, your guys, Red Hot Summer.
Looking forward to that. Nothing like Red Hot Summer coming out with the belts, and we'll see how the counseling sessions have been going on behind the scenes for the Cannon Corporation.
It's sure been tumultuous between Kevin Cannon and his charges, the Boston Bruiser, Kevin O'Doyle, and AJ Sanchez. And the Boston Bruiser, Kevin O'Doyle, several weeks ago just looked lost without either one of them in the corner. We'll see how everything... Corey Diamond making his... Sorry. Chad Daniels making his way to the ring. In his corner, Cheeks, Josh Holiday. And of course, we've seen the tag team turmoil between these two teams over the past few weeks, starting with our internet pay-per-view, the 13th anniversary show. And this ought to be one exciting opening contest.
No love lost at all between these gentlemen. We saw Dragneel and Josh Cheeks Holiday going at it, and right now it's Chad Daniels' turn to try and get one over on member of the Degenerates, Tyler James.
I can't remember a time in the CWE where the tag team situation, the tag team division has been so hot.
Well, you know what? You're right. I mean, Red Hot Summer with the championship belt.
Nice.
See what you did there, Dave.
Nice.
We know what the Cannon Corporation is capable of, but it's really some of the young talent of CWE that's starting to make their move, like Chad Daniels, along with Josh Cheeks Holiday.
Some tremendous elevation, and Chad Daniels with a huge dropkick falls over another one, and Tyler James is reeling and almost kicked right out of the ring. Now he bails out, and he looks like Dragneel wants to call for a timeout, but we know there's no timeouts in wrestling.
Yeah, the referee will count Tyler James out. He's on the outside of the ring, and Chad Daniels will await his return.
Now, I've said this several times in the past, but I mean, if there was a most improved wrestler division, maybe not on that, based on that tactic alone, but Tyler James would have to be in contention for that. We've watched the evolution of him for the past few years, and then kind of hook it up in the Degenerates with Mike Mission and Dragneel. And, again, for the tactics that I just deplore, he has put together an impressive set of wins and finds himself a home in this faction.
Well, there's no doubt about it. Tyler James has been a guy that's been on a steady incline over the last number of years. But I'll tell you what, if we're talking about just the last 12 months, I might say Chad Daniels has emerged as one of the top young men that really was nowhere near this spot a year ago.
100%. I got to agree with you there. But I'm just thinking about, how Tyler James interjects himself in some of Mike Mission's business. We saw that back in the summertime, and he kind of stuck his nose where it didn't belong, costing Rob Stardom the Hardcore Championship when Mike Mission became the champ. Of course, Mike Mission then losing it to Easy Rider and then regaining it back on the 13th Anniversary Show.
Well, I mean, in this match, albeit a singles match, Dragnel's out with me. They are looking for some momentum to get back in the mix, and maybe once we figure out who's holding the titles after tonight, a shot for the Degenerates could await.
I am so excited about that matchup. That's our main event tonight, Tag Team Championship on the line. Referee right on top of the action. Tyler James looking a little frustrated right now. I don't know why. This is a very competitive matchup so far. It's only very early on, and now a bit of a front face lock, dragging him right to the middle of the ring. And well, is he dragging him? Maybe trying to drag him to his corner where Dragneel is?
Well, he certainly could be. It is somewhat interesting about Dragneel and Josh Cheeks Holiday have been keeping to themselves so far, but you just feel with the animosity in and around this venue tonight that all hell could break loose at any moment with the guys on the outside as well as inside the ring.
A lot of excitement for the tag team main event tonight, and a lot of tension building right now. And it could be caused by who knows what's going to happen with Kevin Cannon and his charges.
Well, there has been, just been a wild few weeks for the corporation.
Look like both men were going for cross body blocks there. Both men are free, right on top of the action, starting a 10 count. Somebody has to get back to his feet.
That's why you do your sit-ups, kids. You got to have that strong core when that sort of mishap happens in the squared circle.
Referee at the count of 5. Looks like Tyler James and Chad Daniels may get back. Josh Holiday cheering on Chad Daniels there. Block! Big hard right hand. Another block. Another big hard right hand. And another following it up. Chad Daniels now with another tremendous drop kick. Tyler James flat on his back. 2 drop kicks.
Man, he gets up there. He gets high on those drop kicks, Dave.
And again! Oh my word! Chad Daniels on fire in this one. Here he comes. Oh my! With an uppercut. Is he going to follow it up? Comes up. Oh, plants him.
It's all Daniels right now.
He's got a winner here. 1, 2. No! I thought he had him. Tyler James with the kick out.
Ken Daniels really impressing tonight on CWE.
Absolutely. Hard into the turnbuckles here. Oh, just met a size 12 right in the chops. And now coming up with a suplex. Looks like he's going to... No, he gets out of it. Comes back, ducks the clothesline. Oh, we've seen that before. Oh, my goodness.
What a reversal by Tyler James.
Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Oh, kicks out. This match will continue. Wow.
This has been one heck of a match. And, Josh Cheeks Holiday's going to give his best wishes to Dragneel at the side of the ring.
And right in front of our broadcast vantage point, Dragneel and Chad Daniels, and Cheeks, Josh Holiday, the referee's totally distracted. And now, look at this! Chad Daniels has him! Referee's back is turned! Dragneel's in there! Flips him over! Oh, the referee turns around. 1, 2, and 3!
Highway robbery, Petro!
Good grief! This one's been stolen from Chad Daniels. My goodness.
The referee just not paying attention, but an opening for the Degenerates, and Dragneel took it.
Tag Team Championship on the line when we come back right here on CWE Adrenaline. Promotional consideration paid for by the following: Popeye Supplements, 6 Winnipeg locations: Portage Avenue, Kenniston Boulevard, Narran Avenue, St. James, McPhillips, and St. Mary's.
So just like I said, boys, we are going to dominate tonight. Oh, boy, listen, the Cannon Corporation is back and up and running. The family is functioning like a unit again. We have been training hard. We have been planning hard. We have been strategizing hard. And there is not a doubt in my mind, O'Doyle's mind, or AJ's mind that we are leaving here tonight, once again, the CWE CWE Tag Team Champions.
After a long time, the CWE returns to the heart of Transcona at Rookie Sports Bar.
It's been way too long, Petro, and we'll be crowning the king of Transcona.
Go to CWECanada.ca and our Facebook page for how you can be part of that exciting event, April the 1st at Rookie Sports Bar.
That's no fool.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following: Popeye Supplements, 6 Winnipeg locations: Portage Avenue, Kenniston Boulevard, Narran Avenue, St. James, McPhillips, and St. Mary's.
Mary Brown's Chicken with 14 Manitoba locations.
It's been too quiet around here. There's a huge void. We're really excited. I can't wait till here. I can't believe it. Thank you for the support, and let's go.
Look who it is.
Good to be on with you guys.
The first thing I'm thinking is like Summer of Jack Daniels.
There'd have been a whole lot of people not going to work the next day.
Let's just trying to enjoy a beautiful day in Winnipeg.
Nice new format you got going.
I'm loving that background on the back.
Well, thank you for having me.
Accompanied by the mastermind, Kevin Cannon, here's the Boston Bruiser, Kevin O'Doyle.
We are back on CWE Adrenaline. Dr. Marty Goldsting in the ring with the introductions. He's introduced the Boston Bruiser, Kevin O'Doyle, and AJ Sanchez just taking his sweet time joining his tag team partner. And of course, you see the mastermind, Kevin Cannon. Dave Petro, Andrew Hustler Patterson at ringside. I tell you what, this is going to be big. I am excited for this big tag team main event.
People around the country talking about this big CWE Tag Team Championship rematch and everything that's been happening with the Cannon Corporation over the past few weeks. Not used to seeing them come out to the ringside without the belts, Dave, and that's because Red Hot Summer is the tag team champs.
Absolutely. The Bruiser and the Crusher, Sanchez and O'Doyle, they held those championships for a long, long time. And of course, were dethroned at the 13th Anniversary Show by the two men that are come to the ring. And this place is going to go nuts.
Huge fan favorites, Red Hot Summer. I mean, we were speaking earlier about Tyler James, the Degenerates, and their ascent. But certainly Red Hot Summer going all the way to the pinnacle, the top of the tag team division, has been one of the great stories in CWE recent history.
Tremendously popular all over Canada. And here come your champions, Sammy Peppers, Bryce Bentley, Red Hot Summer, one fall, 60-minute time limit. And here comes Red Hot Summer. Listen to this crowd.
Yeah, they're showing off these tag team championships that they won. And I'll tell you what, the fans here are fired up. Fans around Western Canada fired up to get a good look at the tag team champions in coming weeks.
And you know what makes this victory more impressive? That O'Doyle and Sanchez have more wins in Canada than any other tag team in pro wrestling history. Not just CWE history, not just Western Canada, any tag team in Canada history. And these guys, right in front of our screen right now, they dethroned them. That's a very impressive feat.
No doubt about it. Hey, listen, no one needs to check the resumes of the Crusher and Kevin O'Doyle, but Red Hot Summer, they've got the resume right now. It's around their waist because they are CWE Tag Team Champs.
Referee holds up the belt. That's on the line. One fall, 60-minute time limit. CWE Championship on the line. And who will be champions when we get back on the road? CWE coming back to Saskatchewan, Hustler. April the 6th, they're going to be in Yorkton. The 7th in Prince Albert. April 8th in Saskatoon. And April 9th in Regina.
That's about time for a CWE tour. You know, the fans throughout the Rectangle Province are just cannot wait to get the stars of CWE back for this an amazing tour. And of course, we got a rookie show coming up as well.
And it's not April Fool's, but it's going to be. It's on April the 1st. Oh, here we go. Bentley now taking it to O'Doyle. Fast tag already. And Sammy Peppers is there. I'm excited about that rookie show. First time in so long.
Well, there may be a few fools involved with CWE. We won't name any names, but what a show and what an event that's going to be.
It is that rookies. Both men coming back, and they knock down Kevin O'Doyle. Peppers with the cover. Only gets a one count.
Great start for the champs.
Absolutely. Oh, O'Doyle just cuts him off. Makes the tag to the Canadian Crusher. The 400-pound. Oh, look at this. He just got arm dragged like he was 210 pounds.
Sammy Peppers, what an athlete he is right now. Just feeling the momentum. And there's a different confidence level when you come out with the tag team championship.
Absolutely. And look at this. Oh, just an inverted atomic drop. He goes low. Bryce Bentley now. And now look at this. Oh, right to the face of AJ Sanchez. Hooks the leg and gets a 2 count.
Incredible teamwork by the tag team champions, Red Hot Summer. Dave, this is awesome.
You know, like you said, that you say there's a different confidence level in the champions, and I haven't seen the same aggressiveness right now with the challengers, the former champs. And oh boy, maybe I just put my foot in my mouth there. Look at this. No, see, that's it. He pulls him in there, and Sanchez now comes in there.
That was aggressive.
They did, but Boston Bruiser Kevin O'Doyle absorbed some of that. And it looks like they exchanged some angry glances. I don't know. We heard the State of the Union address. We've heard the words of Kevin Cannon. He says there's happiness and peace in the valley. I'm not so sure.
Well, I'll tell you what. I mean, if you're looking at these two teams and wondering which one is on the same page, look no further than Red Hot Summer. It's hard to ignore some of the trials and tribulations that the Cannon Corporation's had in recent weeks.
Absolutely. I'll tell you one thing about the big rookies show on April the 1st. The King of Transcona will be there. The winner of each match goes into a battle royal to crown the King of Transcona.
What comes along with the King of Transcona crown? I can only imagine, Petro.
Maybe, what do they call that? Maybe they'll give him a parade at the High Neighbor Festival or something.
Yeah, 100 flamingos for their front yard.
Nice. Look at this. Referee distracted. Some double teaming chicanery by the Bruiser and the Crusher. Tag has been made, but he just kind of tagged himself in. Again, they're just not seeing that harmony between these two guys, but we did see that hard right hand to the midsection of Bryce Bentley. by Kevin O'Doyle.
Yeah, I mean, listen, these guys are so experienced, as you mentioned. Nobody's won, nobody's been in more tag team matches than O'Doyle and AJ Sanchez. Oh, grief! I was about to say, this is just not going well for them tonight, Dave. It's amazing. If you look at these two teams, you think it's Red Hot Summer that's been together forever, not AJ and Kevin O'Doyle.
AJ Sanchez just does not have a good look on a happy look on his face, and O'Doyle going to work, and Bryce Bentley needs to make a tag. We're talking about the King of Transcona, and Bobby J proudly had that crown, and now that crown is right now in possession of the Winnipeg Blue Bombers after the Grey Cup victory back in December.
Bobby J, he's now have a more Prince Philip stature, if you will, in the greater Transcona area, but I'm sure beautiful Bobby will be there for the big event on April Fool's Day of Rookies.
Would have said Prince Andrew maybe, but not... that's the close line.
I may have mixed up my princes, excuse me on that.
It's like the Spin Doctor song, two princes, tag couldn't be made, rolls him over, Bryce Bentley gets a 2 count, but Bryce Bentley has absorbed a tremendous amount of punishment and just got met with a huge clothesline.
Yes, I stand corrected. Prince Andrew, not Prince Philip. Apologies to beautiful Bobby J.
Oh my, here we go. AJ Sanchez in control.
He looks like he's ready to end this, Dave.
Yeah, and we've seen this before. The big 400-pounder gets up there, and...
Oh my God!
My drink just fell off my table, too. Good grief.
You know, down at the U of M geology department, they're checking the seismograph and going, what just happened?
Absolutely. Everybody off their feet. Sanchez trying to get back to his. Bryce Bentley still needs to make the tag. He's absorbed a tremendous amount of punishment thus far in this matchup, and he comes across, and boom! Referee sees it this time and makes the tag, ducks the clothesline, comes back, delivers a forearm a la Tito Santana. And Sammy Peppers is fired up. Oh my!
AJ still feeling that mixed backflip off the ropes.
He's going corner to corner and just pummeling the Canadian Crusher, AJ Sanchez. Sammy Peppers is on fire.
He has got so much momentum, and when Sammy Peppers gets fired up like this, he is a tough train to stop.
Here we go. Sammy Peppers now comes back. Oh, stopped by Sanchez. Sanchez goes for a smack. No, he doesn't. Look at this. Oh, the strength of Sammy Peppers planting Sanchez. Oh,
near fall. Who knew Sammy Peppers had that sort of strength?
Good grief.
That's no junior lightweight that he just picked up, Petro.
Absolutely not. Sammy Peppers now with a forearm shiver to AJ Sanchez. Another elbow to the side of the jaw. Oh, and Sanchez then just cuts him off. Comes up with a big body slam. Look at this! Bryce Bentley in the background. He makes the tag. He's the legal man. Duck. Oh, Bentley connects. Sanchez is just reeling. Look at these two men going to work on the Canadian Crusher. Bentley now ducks over. Comes back. Double team action. This is what tag team wrestling's all about.
That's how you win the titles, Dave.
1, 2, 3. A successful title defense by Red Hot Summer.
That was essentially a 2-on-1. Kevin O'Doyle had been down since AJ Sanchez jumped off the turnbuckle.
Wow. This one didn't take as long as I expected, but still your CWE Tag Team Champions, Sammy Pepper, Bryce Bentley, Red Hot Summer.
Make no mistake about it, this title defense right up there with the biggest wins of these two young men's incredible career, and they continue their reign on top of the CWE Tag Team division.
The referee checking on AJ Sanchez, he absorbed a hellacious 2-on-1 assault, but that's tag team wrestling, folks. And of course, Boston Bruiser and Kevin Cannon in there to kind of check on their charge, and Kevin Cannon now,
he can't be happy.
He doesn't look happy right now.
Doyle checking on AJ Sanchez. He has been down, and he had been in the ring for the majority of that match without any help. Usually the Cannon Corporation very quick to help with a tag team partner. It just simply didn't happen tonight, Dave.
Our camera crew, stay with this. I want to see how this plays out. It looks like Kevin Cannon is, I don't know what he's exactly saying right now, but it looked like he's saying, this isn't on me.
I mean, they've had a few L's in recent history that was a direct result of unfortunate decisions by the leader of the Cannon Corporation.
Dr. Marty now with the microphone. Yes, Cannon's saying it's not me. It's not on me.
AJ doesn't look very impressed, to be honest with you.
Wow, he's just got dealt a tremendous defeat. These guys usually having their backs in matches.
Oh, he was out there all alone for the better part of the
Kevin Cannon is saying that. We don't have a microphone on him, but he's saying, this isn't on me. This is all on you. I think that's what he said to Sanchez. This is all on you. And AJ doesn't look happy. Oh, he went after it.
You know what? I wouldn't be happy either if I was AJ Sanchez. He was left out there all alone. And, to hear it from Kevin Cannon, AJ Sanchez deserves better than that.
Boston Bruiser keeping a little peace in the family, but there is absolutely some dissension between AJ and Kevin Cannon. And he said, listen, oh, here comes Bob! Oh, it's great! Out of nowhere! The tag team partner of AJ Sanchez just clotheslined him. Kevin O'Doyle now lifts the man up and just slams him down.
These men have been tag team partners seemingly forever, Petro!
The most victories in all Canada! This is breaking up right before our eyes!
And Kevin Cannon is leading it the entire way!
And he looks so happy and he just keeps jawing.
Not so tough now.
I never thought we'd see the day. AJ Sanchez, Kevin O'Doyle together.
And the team looks finished to me. And it looks like Kevin Cannon and the Boston Bruiser Kevin O'Doyle have now formed their own alliance. And it looks to me like AJ Sanchez has been terminated from the Cannon Corporation.
Never thought I'd see the day that AJ Sanchez would be shown the door by Kevin Cannon and O'Doyle.
More to come on this in the weeks ahead. On behalf of Dr. Marty and Andrew Hustler Patterson, Dave Petro saying good night from CWE Adrenaline.